Okay, you know, Ileana's journey from Italy to India and from Kerala to Bhubaneswar, and all of a sudden, without knowing that you are disciple of a great maestro, that is Sanjukta Panete, and then you get a reference to go to another giant, another legend, Telucharan Mahapatra, and absolutely you know nothing about his background, his aura, his greatness. Simply you arrived there. So how was it?
Yeah, so the year before, when I was almost at the end of my stay there, Nandita, as I was saying, is she gave me, she said, why you're learning here when her guru is staying in Qatar. So then she put in a small piece of paper his name, which for me it was too much also to read.
It's a long name.
Long name and to
Tirucharan
remember.
Mahapatra.
Yeah. So I just put this paper in my bag, and then with my boyfriend we went back to Kerala for a little while just to enjoy, because we and then back to Italy. So that was January 79. So we had left in June. From June to December we had. So in that time, then I separated from that my boyfriend, and I put up a small group in Rome, utilizing a little bit the movement which I had learned in Odissi from Sandunani and in Kerala. And I put up a play that was Ovid, Psyche,
Ovid, yeah.
Psyche and Cupid, Amore Psyche, Cupid and Psyche, from Ovid, from the Metamorphosis. So it was a play still, not fully dance, but Kiko, my boyfriend, had put some music in it, and I also took some music which was there. So we put up it in Rome, and then I realized here, if I want, this was the purpose why I gone to Kerala also to. I thought, since I'm searching for body expression in my theatre work, I have to go and learn some movements. So when I realized that what I learned was not enough, so I said it is better if I go back again. I plan to stay for 1 year and to learn a little more to continue with my theatre work. So this time I had in mind a second myth, that Echo and Narcissus, again from Metamorphosis of Ovid. So to put up this particular play and to learn more movement to introduce in this, I decided to come back again. And since I was in correspondence with Krishna Nambudiri, he told me, if you want to come in June, then June, July, August, we are not in Kerala, we are traveling. So you first go to Odisha.
Odisha
And after 6 months, you come here. So that is the thing. And so Odisha, where I had a piece of paper. So I will go here. So this time I came again from Delhi to Bhubaneswar. Then Bhubaneswar Cuttack by bus. Then at the bus stand, rickshaw. I asked the Badambari. I asked the rickshaw fellow,
do you know this man?
you know this man? And he brought me to Guruji. That was my appearance.
So that was also in Cuttack. Cuttack is not a small town, but a rickshaw also know Guruji.
Yeah, that is for sure. I mean, I didn't have any address, because Nandita had given me only the name, and I never even inquired. That time Google and all this thing was not there.
Yeah, or nothing, absolutely
So
nothing.
where you search for? So the names was already enough. So but there Guruji was not staying far from the bus stand. That was,
Yeah.
So Sunset, Sansasi. So well, so then she brought me there, and I arrived as I was. We were two people, me and a girlfriend, Alessandra, which she also had learned a little bit of Kathakali in Kerala,
Yeah.
and then worked with me in that little play which I took up in Rome. So we came together, and but I was a very wild appearance, in a sense that
That's why Guru Ma shouted back over Chandi.
Chandi, Ma Chandi Asiwala. But Guruji was much more magnanimous, and okay, he didn't ask us to stay in his house, but
Yeah, you tell me a little bit about Guruji. The way he deals with his students, and to adapt the way how to make her comfortable or how to make him comfortable to learn the art.
Yeah, Guruji had his own charm and his own different way of deal with the different personalities. He had that acumen that he knew how to immediately. No, he didn't. Of course, he was teaching to everybody, but respond to the different personalities in
The
different way.
individual
Individual, yeah,
differences and the
yeah,
individual capacity to
yeah. The
judge that
psychological acumen he had. So so he understood that I was very committed, very hardworking.
committed, but at the same time very naive.
Yeah, very hardworking.
Okay,
Yeah,
very hardworking. Yeah.
hardworking. Yeah, he understood that I was very hardworking, but a very wild type, not very easy to
Submissive.
submissive, and but he didn't start to impose. Like he didn't say, you have to dress like this, you have to behave like this, you have to. No, if he would have done that, maybe at that point my rebel
Self could have
attitude
come
would
out
have
and you
come
should
out.
have go back.
Yeah, but he just slowly the things came. Even I was still smoking at that time, and also chillum and all these things. I was a little bit extreme ganja and all this thing. And those Guruji had done that ganja, and
He had
so
come out from that
yeah.
old, yeah,
So
that
for
theater background, and
for him nothing had, it was impossible to.
nothing is out of this earth.
No, he had been exposed to everything. So I, before getting into his gate, maybe I was smoking a BD or yes, and so, but he does the very. She said I was. I mean, I didn't have even proper proper dress or anything. So little bit through Ananda Radha, I remember that girl, the American girl, who she was there already since quite some time. So she said that you tell her that she has to cover up a little more. In this way, a little bit of suggestion.
It's very generous, you know.
Yeah, very, and then one day after quite a few months that are there, I was feeling so hot. I get my hair like this, and finally she said, "Oh, finally I can see your face." up to that moment, I had all my lot of hair, curling hair all over, and then so he didn't say from the very beginning, "Hey, go and get comb, go and get your no." Finally, I can see your face. So that's the thing. Also, the way to the sari, how to enjoy the wear the sari. And one day I was also discussing with him, if I why all the women should always be all these accurate and all these things. If I don't feel in one morning to put my kajal or to put this, why should I? So I was not ready to change myself from today to tomorrow. After all, I had well all through with all to all the imposition which they were giving to me in my house, in my family, in my ambience. So, but so slowly the things happen. So the first time that I appreciate the beauty of the sari, the elegance of the sari, then to do a little bit of, so this came gradually. So that was a very big that Guruji did. But at this also, because I was so greedy, every time I wanted to learn, I didn't want to miss 1 second of his. So he had to push me back a little bit. The opposite that he had to do with the Odia girl. The Odia girl, they had to always tell practice, come and practice, write down. For me, I was the opposite. He had to, and then also I was tall, so he would send me back at the end of the class.
At the end of the row.
But then I was quick in picking up. So when he was doing something new, he called me, called me again in front. Then again going back. So it was not every time easy because for me also the fact that some places in the house I could not do. That was a taboo was there. No? That in the kitchen I couldn't do. And when in the puja room I could join with the for the arati, but staying outside. And so there was some. So it depends when you are. But because of my philosophical background, my study, my analytical type of, I could analyze that and understand that it was not against me as a person, but it was a cultural thing. But when you're so involved, maybe emotively involved, sometimes you feel bad. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's difficult
because
to
you know
rationalize, to
the
go to make it.
whenever you are feeling any kind of discrimination, that hurts.
It hurts. Hurts, and immediately that valve it starts. If you're not too much emotionally involved, starts if I know this is a historical and cultural things. The English has been here dominating these people. They are right to to take revenge. I mean all these things. But when you are involved personally, and here I was at the mercy of everybody because I didn't have anybody else as a refuge.
But now tell me, since then you are staying in Odisha and you are as Odia as we are, maybe sometimes better Odia than with the people. So, what is Odisha and what is Odia for you?
Orissa is a strange place where everything is so much connected and so much. I think this culture is so connected and is a whole. There is no whole one. It is a totality.
It's a totality of
It's a totality of so
so many
many,
dots actually,
yeah,
the tribal,
dimensions, so many
the folk,
dimensions. So and everything is very much compact because of
knitted closely to each other.
yeah, because of this culture of Jagannath culture. So there is a queue, to get, enter into it, and every time you enter, you find a reflection, you find you find a link, you find an explanation, and this explanation bring to another explanation, and this explanation to another discovery, and this discovery to another form, and this form to another. So it's continuously. So and these things, it never allowed me to stop. So it's a continual discovery of something. Now it's everything you take. If you go through through music or through dance, you keep there are all these allied things which without understanding this you will not be able to I mean that knowledge, that understanding of the dance, you choose one form, but to understand this form and this particular form of expression, all the rest is so involved. So, and this is a net, like it is like a net which is engrossing, and so, and this is so, I don't know where and when, if because if I imagine everything in Western culture, where it is, everything is
Fragmented.
fragmented, and you find something in the museum. Were you to find in the museum, it is no more reflected in anybody else. Maybe okay, you find the Renaissance paintings belonging to this, but then where is the reflection now?
Yeah, where is the continuity?
Continued. Catholicism is there, so you find the Jesus and Mary and all these things, but then, but it still it is all, but, but here everything how it is, the things is painted, that kind of colors which is used, the motif which is used, the things, it is all reflecting in the music which you are using, in the dance you are using, in the language, in the character of the language, in the, so it's everything is in a discovery. It is a continuous discovery of all these connections.
You know, your home is in Odisha. Now you are very much a part of Bhubaneswar. And do you ever think that you will have to leave Odisha?
That is a good question. I don't know. I can't imagine to leave Odisha and where to go. I mean, after all, you don't go back in life. So if you go anywhere else, it will be to continue, to start something new. So at this point, I mean, to start something new in a new place and all these things, I don't know if I would have the, the strength to do it. But sometimes I also feel it's going to be uh, forever this here what I'm doing now, as which kind of I would like to do, of course, research. Maybe it is something which it will
You have
continue.
authored already three, four books.
Yeah,
Your autobiography, then Kiluabo's biography, Making of a Guru,
And
then the
martial art,
martial art
yeah, that
traditions of
bike of martial
Odisha,
art and the Gita Govinda,
Gita
the
Govinda.
Odissi and
So,
Gita Govinda.
and then you are an author. You are also involved with film choreography. You have worked with Aparna Sen, Gautam Ghosh, M.F. Hussain.
Yeah.
So, no, finally, I want to go on asking the question, and I think initially I thought it would be over in an hour, but I think we have to plan another day. But just how you how, how you approach, or how M.F. Hussain approached,
Okay,
or
that
how that is it.
that is they're all accident. Like I have to say, wait, I have to go back. First the Aparna Sen. Aparna
Yeah,
Sen
yeah,
had been approached. She approached me due to Sunil Kotari.
okay,
Sunil Kotari, when she asked him that she wanted somebody who would choreograph something which would utilize Odissi and Chhau, and the story was localized here in Odisha and all these things. He suggested my name. Then I got the national award for best choreography for that film.
yes, yeah.
So
Upon
in
a
the
satisfaction.
Vigyan Bhavan, when I went to collect to the national award, he was there.
Hussain,
No, sir.
Gautam.
No, Gotham, no. Gotham is another film. Um, what? Who did Ashoka?
So,
Ashoka film, the film director, the best cinematographer in
Santosh Sivan.
Santosh. So Santosh Sivan was there, and he said he came. We just met in the party there, and he told me, hey, you are in Odisha and all these things. I have this project. We do something on Ashoka. So I need your contribution, your help, because you have done research on martial art there and all these things. So from that time I said, oh, so I kept in mind this. Then some years went, and when finally I came to know that Santosh had come to search for elephants and to search for location here, then he was staying in some guest house there yeah. And then we talk over phone, and he said, no, we are doing the shooting somewhere else. Then some months went, and I heard that I read that he had finished the film, and then we talk over phone again. He said, yeah, we finished, but it is not the way I thought, the authenticity of the film, because that Red Chili had taken it up, and Saruk had taken it up. So the choreography went to
Hmm,
those
yeah.
Bollywood type of names and all these things. But then, because of that, Santosh suggested my name to
Hussain.
Hussein.
Oh,
So there was something which he had almost promised me and he couldn't do. So when Hussein searched for a choreographer, and I don't know how, because Santosh also didn't, he saw only my, I don't even know if he saw my choreography in Aparna's film. But he somehow he suggested my name to Hussein. So when I got a phone from Hussein son, said that do you? And when I heard that Rahman music was there, I said, my God, this was my big dream. That
yeah, yeah.
Rahman
So,
to
working with
Rahman and
Rehman and
Santosh and
Santosh, and
like that.
then the great Hussain.
Hussein, and so then I went to see to meet them in Bombay, and then that time, yeah, the music. I don't remember if they showed me the music that time. No, maybe no. He just said that what he had in mind, and he wanted something like it was a kavali which I had to
Yeah,
choreograph.
I saw Meenakshi.
So I was supposed to do things with acrobatic and Sufi music and all, so, whirling movements and all these things. So then I think the music, yeah, they show me I heard the music. Then I said, yes, for this I need this. Just imagine it in this way. Then so many months went, and then they asked me what would be your fee, and then I just put up something. I did. Then then so many months went, and I said, my God, they are not calling me. Maybe I'm out. Then finally, they called me in the month of June when it was rainy season. I said, but there was no recce, nothing. Just I went there, and I didn't, and they didn't give me the music before because it's Raymond music, so they will not give it before because it should not be circulated. So it is quite protected. And so in the cinema gar in Hyderabad, I composed the entire piece, which is 7 or 8 minutes. Then, but the shooting happened in the Nizam Palace, so in the courtyard and all these things. which I had not seen. It immediately got all broken up. The part will before and this and that, and then this location, oh, this is beautiful. So immediately one had to remake the entire things and under the rain, and they wanted the real rain. So the entire things was supposed in the night under the rain. So it was all quite an experience. But then Hussein was enjoying the entire thing. And I remember after the first shoot, he came and gave me
But
because up to that moment he didn't know what would come out from me because I was not a known thing. No? So he said, "You give me the art." This is a very good, yeah, something he said. It was very happy. And then that time Tabu was there. Tabu, and so that this Kavali thing happened. But then, but with Gautam Ghosh was a old friend. We did the tribute to Odissi.
yeah,
So that was in 85 or 86 when East West encounters were going on. So when Sergio from Italy was there, which is a common friend of us, and so we did a tribute to Odissi, and so then we remained friends with Gautam. So almost immediately after Hussein, these things came up, Abara Rania,
our
and again Tabu. So happened that Tabu was also
Tabu is always
both,
there with
in both,
a part of your film.
both of them.
Okay, you know, I think initially I thought that it would be over in an hour, but it's not going to be an hour. It's not going to be a business of 1 hour. It's going to be at least 6, 7 episodes. So let's call it a day today. But Ileana, it's not actually done. I think we have to do another session. And there are so many questions I have in my mind, like your journey into Chhau, your relationship with Srihari Naik, then exploration into other form of arts,
Bike.
then all your choreographies starting from Mayadarpana, Bolero to Mahanadi and others. So, but this is the first episode, you can say that. These are the first 2 episodes that we are talking with Ileana, and there are many more to come, but have a little patience.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Ileana. Thank you so much for giving be so kind. But you are a friend, so we have that right to snatch away time from you. Thank you very much. समता आपण मानकर स्वर समता हूँ आपण मानकर निर्भीकता और स्वाधीनतार स्वर तेणु समता को लाइक करंतु शेयर करंतु अधिक अधिक सब्सक्राइब करंतु किछि आर्थिक सहयोग यदि करेंगे आप मेंबर भाव में जॉइन करंतु सुपर चार्ट दिंतु सुपर थैंक्स दिंतु समता को बंचेक रखु समता आम स्वाधीनतार स्वर होकर बंचिक रहू तेणु समता सहित आपण सब था।